Brewers log, January 11th, 2022. So I've been checking in my cider and mead every day to make sure that they were doing good and bubbling. And well, I found problems with the mead yesterday morning and had to clean out the S bubbler that was on it and ended up breaking it. So I quickly put on one of my old bubblers, and so now it's bubbling away and it has not bubbled over again. But tonight I came down and found that my brown sugar mead has fouled up the S bubbler. The nice thing about this is that once it fouls up, it continues to bubble. It just bubbles over and makes a mess on the bottle, as you can see on the cork. And if you look down here, you can see around the base, there is liquid there too. So I'm going to end up having to do some cleaning up to deal with that. But it's one of the reasons I do like the S bubblers. If I've got them clean and ready to go, that's my preference. Whereas this one, it did foul up once and it stopped bubbling because as there was so much liquid in it, it could not push the inside piece up far enough to let gas out. So that's one of the reasons I kind of stopped using these, and I had forgot about that. I just needed a quick bubbler and I just threw this one on. I may end up switching it back out later on, but I'm going to let it see what happens. But tonight I've got to get this cleaned out and make it so that it's not fouled up, because at some point in all that extra in there, I have had them clog up and then they stop bubbling also, and then I have to worry about whether they're working right or not. So, but it is definitely something you have to worry about. It's one of the reasons I do check my ciders and meads, usually at least once in the morning and once in the evening, so that if I do find this, I can clean it up and it doesn't sit for days or cause an explosion, because I have had that happen before too. So, but it is definitely something that you do have to deal with when you're making ciders and meads, especially if you don't add enough extra headroom, because that's what I think with my mead. I didn't give enough extra headroom, so the bag that's in there are pushed up a lot of extra into the neck, and I think was part of what was causing and some of the problems with the mead. So we'll see if this continues, and if it does, then I know that I definitely need to leave more headroom and all of these so that they don't foul the bubbler. But thought I'd give an update since I was having to do something and make a change.